Have you ever wondered why something that once brought you comfort and pleasure now feels rushed, disconnected, or even frustrating? As men age, everything from our bodies to our minds undergoes subtle but powerful changes. What used to work seamlessly in your 30s and 40s may not quite cut it in your 60s or 70s. But here's the thing, those changes don't have to be negative, and they don't have to limit your experience of pleasure, vitality, or intimacy. This video is here to help you unlock a new way of connecting with yourself, starting with a deeply personal yet often overlooked topic: masturbation. It's not just about release, it's about reclaiming your body, your pleasure, and your confidence as you age. By watching this video until the end, you'll learn how to break free from outdated myths, avoid silent mistakes that could be holding you back, and discover how a few simple adjustments can lead to deeper satisfaction, better mental clarity, and a stronger sense of well-being. You deserve to feel fully alive, connected, and empowered in every way. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll have all the tools you need to elevate your self-care routine, enhance your pleasure, and start experiencing your body in a whole new light. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. Mistake 1. Believing in the semen retention myth. Many older men unknowingly fall into the trap of believing that withholding ejaculation will somehow unlock hidden reserves of energy, sharpen their focus, or even magically boost testosterone levels. This deeply ingrained belief stems from outdated ideas and the lure of internet pseudoscience, which promises exaggerated benefits without considering the true needs of the human body. The truth is far more nuanced and more profoundly human than these simplistic notions. While some may point to fleeting hormonal shifts during short periods of abstinence, the reality of how the body functions is far more complex. Your body wasn't designed to suppress such a natural process for a prolonged period. It craves release, as this is part of its natural rhythm. When this process is consistently stifled, the consequences can be much more than just a minor inconvenience. They can seriously affect your physical and emotional health. Suppressing ejaculation for too long can lead to uncomfortable pelvic congestion, mood swings that feel out of your control, and an elevated risk of prostate issues. These are not just frustrating side effects. They can be deeply troubling for your overall well-being, especially as you age. For men over 60, the impact of these consequences is even more significant. It's not just about inconvenience. It's about the subtle, creeping toll on your health. Doctors, in fact, stress that moderate, healthy ejaculation is essential. It helps regulate hormones, keeps the prostate in better shape, reduces pent-up tension, and, remarkably, can even improve sleep. This is not just a casual suggestion. It's a vital aspect of maintaining well-being. Holding on for weeks or even months in the false hope of achieving some mythical sense of strength or heightened power often leads to frustration, irritability, and a deep sense of disconnection from the body's real, urgent needs. Masturbation, in its healthiest form, isn't about proving dominance over your body or exercising unnecessary control. It's about honoring your body's rhythm, listening to its signals, and finding a balanced, nurturing way to care for it. Think of it as a form of self-maintenance, just like stretching or taking deep, mindful breaths to center yourself. It's not indulgence, it's self-care. When approached with mindfulness, masturbation can be a grounding, revitalizing act that replenishes your energy and helps you reconnect with yourself. It can help you feel more attuned to your body's needs, creating a sense of harmony and balance. But if you're still clinging to outdated beliefs about control equaling strength, it might be time to stop and ask, what other old, limiting habits could be quietly holding me back from full, satisfying health and pleasure? The answer may surprise you, and it may lead to uncovering the next mistake, a mistake that many men make without even realizing it. It's time to rethink old habits and begin treating yourself with the care and respect your body so truly deserve. Mistake 2. Using the same grip and technique every time. Routine can be a source of comfort, a familiar rhythm that brings peace of mind, especially as we grow older and settle into habits we've nurtured over decades. Yet, when it comes to something as deeply personal as masturbation, sticking rigidly to the same grip, pressure, and motion every single time can unknowingly work against you. Many older men cling to the familiarity of these routines, unaware that this predictability is quietly eroding their pleasure and even sabotaging their ability to truly connect with a partner. The body is a master of adaptation. When it receives the same stimulation repeatedly, it becomes conditioned to respond only to that one familiar pattern. Over time, this leads to a gradual numbing of sensations. What once sparked pleasure can feel dull, and reaching climax can become more challenging. The joy of intimacy can start to slip away, replaced by frustration, a sense of disconnection, or even the painful questioning of one's virility. The truth, however, is simpler than it seems. All your body needs is variety. Something new, something that shakes things up and reawakens your senses. The solution is refreshingly straightforward. It doesn't mean abandoning what has worked for you in the past. It means expanding your horizons. Try switching hands, altering the pressure, adjusting the rhythm, or experimenting with different motions. You could even introduce safe, appropriate tools designed to enhance pleasure. This isn't about throwing away what you know. It's about keeping your nervous system engaged and your mind present. It's about giving yourself the freedom to explore, to break free from the autopilot of predictability, and to rediscover the joy of physical connection in a way that matches your body's current need. Just as your muscles need new challenges to grow stronger, your pleasure can deepen and grow richer when you allow yourself to explore new sensations. This isn't about seeking novelty for novelty's sake. It's about staying in harmony with your ever-evolving body, responding to its changes, and honoring its need for variety. You deserve a pleasure that matures with you, that enhances with age, rather than fades into monotony. But there's another, even more common mistake that many men make without realizing it. One that could be the reason so many experiences feel rushed, unsatisfying, and emotionally distant. You might not even be aware that you're doing it. Let's dive into that next, because recognizing this subtle mistake could unlock a whole new level of satisfaction for you. Mistake 3. Rushing through the experience. In the rush of youth, many men learn to masturbate quickly, whether out of necessity, secrecy, or simple habit. What was once a hurried, almost automatic act becomes so ingrained that it becomes the default way of experiencing pleasure. But as the years pass, this quick pace can turn into a deeply rooted pattern, and that's where the problem begins. What was once a necessary, even rushed, release can transform into a mechanical routine, devoid of the rich, satisfying depth of real pleasure. For men over 60, this rushed approach can be even more detrimental, robbing you of the deeper, more fulfilling sensations that your body is still more than capable of experiencing. When you rush through the experience, your body doesn't have the chance to build arousal gradually, layer by layer, and your mind doesn't stay present. Instead, it's as though you're racing toward the finish line, barely aware of the journey. This speed disconnects you from the moment. Over time, it leads to a numbing effect. The intense buildup is lost, and the post-release feeling often leaves you feeling emotionally flat, detached, and unsatisfied. What used to be a source of profound connection with your body may start to feel like a hollow routine. The richness of pleasure fades into the background, and you may start questioning whether you're truly experiencing the fullness of intimacy with yourself. Slowing down, however, transforms everything. It grants your body the time it needs to awaken and respond. It allows your nervous system to fully engage, heightening the sensations that might have once passed by unnoticed. The act becomes a dance of intentional touch, a rhythm of breathing deeply, moving slowly, and savoring each moment. Instead of rushing toward the end goal, you embrace the beauty of the process. This simple shift allows the experience to evolve from a mere mechanical release into a nourishing, powerful, and deeply satisfying connection with yourself. It's like rediscovering a long-lost treasure that was always there, waiting for you to take the time to find it again. Pleasure isn't just about reaching climax. It's about the quality of presence, the rhythm of the moment, and the curiosity to explore your body without judgment. When you slow down, you start treating your body with the respect it deserves, shifting from a habitual routine to an experience filled with intention and mindfulness. This creates a feeling of being more alive, more whole, and more in tune with yourself. It's not about taking longer just for the sake of it. It's about rediscovering the beauty of what you've been rushing past all these years. But even slowing down won't unlock the full richness of your pleasure if you're only focusing on one part of your body. The next mistake might surprise you. It's one that most men overlook entirely without even realizing it. This is the hidden barrier that might be preventing you from truly connecting with your body and experiencing the depth of satisfaction you deserve. Let's explore that next. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Mistake 4. Ignoring the rest of your body. Over the years, many men have fallen into the trap of believing that self-pleasure is all about one singular, narrow focus, concentrating solely on their genitals as if they were the only source of pleasure. It's an approach ingrained by society, culture, and even personal habit. But here's the truth that's often overlooked. Your body is an intricate tapestry of nerve endings, each one with the power to awaken a world of deep sensation waiting to be explored. When you limit yourself to just one area, you deny yourself the incredible, untapped potential that your body is still more than capable of offering, even as you grow older. After the age of 60, the pleasure your body can give you is not diminished. It's simply waiting to be rediscovered, enhanced, and celebrated in a richer, more profound way. Imagine the gentle warmth of your inner thighs, the tender sensitivity of your chest, the soft, responsive curve of your lower abdomen, or the electrifying pulse of your neck and perineum. These are just a few of the areas on your body that, when given attention, can amplify arousal and open up new dimensions of connection. These zones don't just offer physical pleasure, they stir emotions, allowing you to feel more alive, more attuned to your body, and more in touch with the emotional nuances that enhance every touch and every sensation. Gentle caresses, soothing massages, and temperature variations, they are not mere luxuries. They are gateways, powerful invitations to experience pleasure in ways that transcend the superficial and tap into the deepest layers of satisfaction. Engaging every inch of your body doesn't require you to chase after something outlandish or experimental. It's about reconnecting with the natural, beautiful complexity of yourself. It's about honoring the fact that you are not just one part of a whole. You are a complete system of sensations, emotions, and awareness. When you shift your focus to this whole-body experience, you begin to break free from the monotonous routines that often dull your senses. The result? A far more fulfilling, nuanced encounter that goes beyond mere physical pleasure. Your satisfaction expands, grows, and deepens in unimaginable ways. Yet, even with all this knowledge, there's one small but incredibly significant detail that so many overlook. A detail that, when ignored, subtly but powerfully diminishes comfort, sensitivity, and connection. It's something so simple, so easy to fix, but still, countless men continue to miss it. Let's dive into this overlooked aspect and uncover the truth behind it. Mistake 5. Avoiding lubrication. As men age, the natural changes that occur in the body, such as reduced skin moisture, decreased sensitivity, and the subtle softening of once vibrant nerve endings, can make physical touch feel vastly different than it once did. These transformations, while natural, can create a disconnect between the body's current state and the physical experiences you may have been accustomed to in your younger years. Yet, despite these changes, many men continue to engage in self-pleasure the same way they always have, often without the use of lubrication. This is done either out of habit or a belief that it's simply unnecessary. But here's the undeniable truth. Avoiding lubrication in the face of these changes can significantly limit both your comfort and pleasure. The lack of lubrication can cause painful friction, irritation, and even lead to microscopic skin damage, gradually reducing the sensitivity that your body still has to offer. What might have once felt pleasurable can begin to feel harsh, even uncomfortable. This is where lubrication becomes a game changer. It allows your movements to be smoother, gentler, and more natural, reducing the friction that could otherwise leave your skin sore and sensitive. It also helps mimic the soft, comforting sensations of partnered intimacy, making the experience not only more comfortable but also more emotionally fulfilling. Lubrication does more than just reduce discomfort. It awakens nerve endings that may have been lying dormant, reintroducing sensations that may have faded with time. It can prolong and intensify your pleasure, allowing you to savor each moment and explore your body in new ways. For men who experience joint stiffness, limited hand mobility, or reduced dexterity, lubrication also becomes a crucial tool in reducing physical effort. It makes the experience easier, more fluid, and, most importantly, more enjoyable. There's no shame in using tools that enhance your well-being and support the body's evolving need. Think about it. Just as we wear reading glasses to improve our vision or slip into supportive shoes to ease our movement, using lubricant is a form of self-care, an act of wisdom, not weakness. It's an acknowledgement that, as time passes, our bodies may need extra attention and support to thrive. Embracing lubrication doesn't diminish your masculinity, it amplifies your connection with yourself, making you feel more alive, more in tune with your body, and more in control of your sexual well-being. But here's the catch. Even when you have the right tools at your disposal, many men still find themselves hindered by something far more powerful than any physical limitation. This barrier is not in the body, it resides in the mind. Unless this mental block is addressed, it can silently sabotage even the most intentional efforts toward pleasure, leaving you feeling disconnected or unfulfilled. So, what is this powerful force? You're about to discover the hidden truth that could be holding you back. Mistake 6. Feeling shame or guilt about the act. For many men over 60, the feelings they carry about masturbation are deeply rooted in the past, shaped by environments where sex was considered taboo, where self-pleasure was a subject to hide or feel ashamed of. These early messages about sexuality were ingrained during times when silence and shame often surrounded these natural human experiences. Even now, decades later, those quiet, lingering voices from the past can still hold sway beneath the surface. You may intellectually understand that masturbation is a normal and healthy part of life, yet you still feel a twinge of guilt afterward, a need to rush through the act, or a sense that it must remain a secret. This emotional conflict, though subtle, can deeply affect not only your physical experience but also your overall relationship with your body and your sexuality. The truth is, there is absolutely nothing shameful about taking time for yourself. When approached with mindfulness and care, masturbation can become a powerful tool for emotional grounding, stress relief, and even spiritual connection. It is not indulgence. It is an act of self-respect, a profound acknowledgement of your own needs and desires. Studies show that regular self-pleasure in older adults is linked to better sleep, improved mood, reduced anxiety, and even greater self-confidence. It becomes a source of healing and revitalization, allowing you to reconnect with yourself in a way that transcends physical pleasure alone. However, none of these benefits can be fully realized if guilt or shame clouds the experience. The first step in freeing yourself from that emotional weight is to challenge where those old, limiting beliefs came from. Were they truly your own, or were they handed down to you by society, culture, or those who came before you? When you begin to see masturbation not as a secret or taboo act, but as a natural, healthy form of self-care, everything shifts. The barriers of guilt and shame that once surrounded this intimate act begin to dissolve, allowing you to experience it more fully, with intention, presence, and without judgment. You deserve to feel peace and comfort in your skin, knowing that you are caring for yourself in a meaningful way. Embracing this truth, free from the weight of unnecessary shame, can lead to a more fulfilling and empowered connection with your body. Yet, emotional freedom, while crucial, is only part of the equation. There is one final, often overlooked mistake that can limit your pleasure as your body continues to age. It's something most men don't even realize is an option, until they try it. And when they do, everything changes. What once seemed like a distant possibility transforms into a profound reality, bringing a deeper sense of satisfaction and connection than ever before. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. Mistake 7. Ignoring tools and enhancements designed for men over 60. As the body naturally changes with age, many men experience shifts in sensitivity, dexterity, and stamina. These changes, though a part of the aging process, often go unacknowledged when it comes to self-pleasure. Despite these natural developments, many men continue to follow the same routines they've used for decades, not considering that there are now tools specifically designed to support and enhance their experiences. Whether it's due to pride, discomfort, or simply not knowing what's available, overlooking these resources means missing out on deeper comfort, easier motion, and even stronger sensations that can significantly improve the experience. In today's world, there are countless modern tools created with older men in mind. These innovations include soft silicone sleeves that replicate the natural feel of touch, ergonomic designs that cater to stiff joints, and gentle massagers that stimulate areas of the body you may have never thought to explore before. These products aren't about replacing your touch or undermining your masculinity. They're about enhancing your connection with your body and adapting wisely to how it changes over time. Just like you wouldn't hesitate to use reading glasses to improve your vision or invest in better shoes to support your joints, using a well-designed enhancement for self-pleasure is simply a smart act of self-care. It's about honoring your body's evolving needs and embracing the tools that allow you to thrive. The truth is, you don't lose your sexuality with age. It evolves. Embracing tools designed for your stage of life allows you to experience pleasure in ways that are more fulfilling, less effortful, and better aligned with your current physical need. You may even discover new sensations, reigniting a sense of curiosity and vitality that you thought had long passed. Your body is capable of so much more than you might realize, and these tools help unlock that potential, guiding you to an experience of self-pleasure that's more rewarding than ever before. However, tools and techniques are only part of the story. The most powerful shift you can make in your self-pleasure journey at this stage in life isn't just physical, it's mental. When you begin to put all the pieces together, a remarkable transformation begins to unfold. It's no longer about habit, secrecy, or performance. It's about self-respect, curiosity, and honoring the person you are today, not who you were decades ago. As you embrace a new mindset towards self-pleasure, you unlock an entirely new level of connection with your body, one that's deeper, richer, and far more fulfilling. When you let go of old myths, shame, and outdated techniques, you open the door to an experience that can be truly nourishing, restorative, and even healing. Introducing variety in your techniques, slowing down to truly savor each moment, exploring your full body, and using tools designed to support your evolving needs allows you to experience pleasure in a way that's not only more meaningful but also more satisfying. You're no longer chasing release, you're creating a deeper, more intimate connection with yourself. And when you pair these physical adjustments with an emotional shift, reframing self-pleasure as a form of care rather than indulgence, you unlock a part of yourself that may have gone quiet over the years. You regain confidence, vitality, and a renewed sense of ownership over your sexual well-being. This is not just about sex. It's about health, peace of mind, and maintaining lifelong intimacy with yourself. A complete approach means recognizing that your needs are valid, your desires are healthy, and your time alone is just as important as any other aspect of your well-being. You are never too old for growth, discovery, or satisfaction. You may be just now entering the most connected and intentional chapter of your life. And this journey starts with how you treat yourself when no one else is watching, when you embrace your evolving self with love, patience, and a sense of purpose. By allowing yourself the space to explore, to feel, and to honor your body's natural changes, you open the door to a more profound, fulfilling, and empowering relationship with yourself. As we've explored today, self-pleasure isn't just about physical release, it's about reconnecting with your body, embracing the changes that come with age, and honoring your own needs in a meaningful way. We've learned that tools designed for your stage of life can enhance pleasure, comfort, and even stimulate new sensations. But, most importantly, we've discussed the transformative power of shifting your mindset, letting go of outdated beliefs, and embracing self-respect and curiosity. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you're going to bring into practice in your own life? How will you begin to embrace self-pleasure with more intention, care, and openness? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're here to support you on this journey of self-discovery and well-being. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself. You deserve it.